So, you think you know the Taj Mahal, right? This big, beautiful, white building, a symbol of love? But what if I told you that's just scratching the surface? What if it's also a coded map of paradise, a jaw-dropping display of imperial power, and the heart of some truly wild myths? Okay, let's get into the story you probably haven't heard.
The famous poet Rabindranath Tagore called it a teardrop on the cheek of time. And wow, that just hits it perfectly, doesn't it? It captures that mix of incredible beauty and deep, deep sadness that really is the soul of the Taj Mahal. It's not just a building, it's a feeling, literally frozen in marble. And that feeling, that whole story, it all starts with a promise. A promise made between an emperor and his empress, born out of a love story that ends in tragedy.
The year is 1631. The Mughal emperor, Shah Jahan, is absolutely devastated. His favorite wife, Mumtaz Mahal, has just died giving birth to their 14th child. The court historians tell us he was so grief-stricken that for 2 years he gave up music, he gave up fine clothes, his hair and beard supposedly turned white almost overnight. This monument, this was his answer to that grief.
But here's something you might not know. It wasn't just his idea. On her deathbed, Mumtaz actually made him promise her 4 things. The first, of course, was to build her the most beautiful tomb in the world. But the others were so personal, that he would remarry, that he'd always be kind to their children, and that he'd visit her grave every single year. So he was bound not just by love, but by duty.
And this is a really crucial point. Shah Jahan wasn't just building a tomb. No, he was trying to build heaven on earth, a physical, architectural vision of paradise.
The whole design is built around this idea, and it starts with the gardens. They're laid out in a style called Charbagh, which is meant to symbolize the 4 gardens of paradise from the Quran. You see those long water channels? They aren't just for looks. They represent the rivers of heaven, rivers of milk, honey, water, and wine. And check this out. It's like the whole place is color-coded. When you walk in, you're surrounded by these red sandstone buildings. That's meant to be the earthly realm, our world. But as you move forward, you arrive at the pure ivory-white marble of the main tomb. You've literally made the journey from the worldly to the divine. It's genius. And every single detail is just packed with meaning. The main gate, it's seen as a veil, slowly revealing the beauty of the bride inside. The perfect mirror image symmetry of the building symbolizes divine balance. And get this, the way the marble seems to change color with the light, from pink at dawn to gold at sunset, that was designed to reflect the changing moods of a woman's beauty. So, having this incredible spiritual vision is one thing, but actually building it? Well, that took a feat of logistics and engineering that is just staggering to think about. This wasn't just about love anymore, this was about showing the world the sheer power of the Mughal Empire. To pull this off, they basically assembled an army, not of soldiers, but of more than 20,000 artisans, laborers, and master craftsmen. They were brought in from all across the empire, and even from parts of Central Asia and the Middle East. And this was not a quick project. I mean, look at this timeline. It took 22 years to finish the whole thing. The main tomb itself took 16 years. People dedicated their entire working lives to building this one monument. And the cost? Oh, the cost was just astronomical. The estimates put it at something like 32 million rupees back then. If you convert that to today's money, you're looking at well over 800 million US dollars. I mean, it's an almost unimaginable amount of money. And to build it, they had to create this massive global supply chain. They were bringing in the best materials from all over the known world. Jade and crystal from China, lapis lazuli from Afghanistan, turquoise from Tibet, sapphire from Sri Lanka. It's just incredible. This wasn't just an Indian project. It was truly a world project. Now, whenever you have a building this famous, this grand, it's going to attract some stories. And over the centuries, a thick layer of myth and legend is kind of grown around the Taj. So let's have some fun and peel back a few of those layers, shall we? Okay, this is the big one, the most famous myth of all. The story goes that Shah Jahan wanted to build an identical tomb for himself right across the river, but his would be made of black marble, a perfect dark reflection of the white one. So, is there any truth to it?
Well, the story seems to have started with a European traveler back in the 1600s. But modern archaeologists have actually excavated that site, and they found no black marble. What they did find were pieces of white marble that had simply turned black over time. So the romantic idea of a black Taj was most likely just the stunning reflection of the white one in the river.
All right, then there's the really gruesome legend. The one that says Shah Jahan had the hands of his architects and craftsmen chopped off, or had them blinded, so they could never again build anything as beautiful as the Taj. It's a pretty horrifying and dramatic story.
But that's exactly what it seems to be. A story. As far as historians can tell, there is absolutely zero credible evidence to back any of it up. No records, no accounts, nothing. It's a powerful myth, for sure, but it seems to be just that, a myth.
Now, for a much more modern and, frankly, politically charged controversy, this is the theory that the Taj Mahal wasn't built by Shah Jahan at all, but was actually a pre-existing Hindu temple that was repurposed as a tomb.
So according to our sources, this theory has been looked into pretty seriously, and the official word is that it's been dismissed. The Supreme Court of India has rejected the claim, and the country's official historical body, the Archaeological Survey of India, has confirmed that there is just no evidence that the building was ever a temple.
Okay, so after we've separated the facts from the fiction, after we've looked at the love and the ambition, what is the Taj Mahal today? Its journey since it was built is almost as remarkable as the construction itself.
I mean, think about it. It started as this intensely personal monument to one man's love and grief. Then it became a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Now it's an enduring symbol for the entire nation of India and a magnet for millions of tourists every year. But it also faces very modern threats like air pollution that's literally yellowing that famous white marble, a constant reminder that nothing, not even stone, lasts forever without care.
I think this quote from Sir Edwin Arnold just sums it all up perfectly. It's not a piece of architecture, but the proud passions of an emperor's love wrought in living stones. That's it. It's emotion, made real and tangible.
So I'll leave you with this question to think about. What is the Taj Mahal really? Is it the ultimate monument to love? Is it a cold, hard symbol of an emperor's staggering power and wealth? Or is it a spiritual attempt to build a vision of paradise right here on Earth? The real answer, I think, is that it's all of those things, all at once. And that, right there, is what makes it so timeless.